Thanks very much for your time, Alejandra. It's very good of you to talk to TRBusiness about your new opening. 14,000 square foot San Ysidro store is obviously imminent. So what's the timetable leading up to that now?
Right now we're looking at a late April, early May opening. We're very excited about it.
So pretty tight then?
Yes, we're at the home stretch of the big opening.
Okay. So the San Ysidro crossing is obviously legendary, handling some 50,000 vehicles and on a peak day and 25,000 pedestrians. But can you remind our viewers who your target customer audience is going to be? Because I know it's very specific, isn't it?
Our target consumer is definitely someone who seeks and lives luxury on a daily basis. Our tagline is a lifestyle destination, and it's really someone who experiences luxury on a daily basis. Duty Free City is a lifestyle destination where you, from the second you walk in, you're going to receive coffee, you're going to have your hair done, you're going to be able to sample our products, you're going to have your mini facial, you can have your makeup done. So it's someone who really seeks luxury, and that is mainly who our clientele is.
So obviously that's part of it. I remember you talking to me about kids.
Yes.
And also tastings, I think you mentioned.
Yes.
These kinds of things.
We're, in addition to the services that we're going to have a kids area, and in that kids area we've developed a kids club. It's called the Travel Bug Kids Club, where we're going to have structured activities. For example, we are going to have storytelling once a month. We are going to have arts and crafts classes. We're going to have a birthday club where the children who are members are going to be able to celebrate their birthdays once a month. In the wine area, we're going to have over 350 global wines, and we're going to also have niche brands from wineries from Baja California, Southern California as well, and we're going to have daily wine tastings. So there's really an opportunity to sample all areas of our store and really experience Duty Free City.
So you're trying to make it family friendly?
Absolutely, because there's really something for everybody at the store.
You were talking about that. You told me very interestingly that you felt that there were a number of banks in the locale.
Absolutely.
Where you could get some very regular custom from those employees.
Yes.
How will that work, Alejandra?
There are a lot of banks in the area because it's so close to the border that a lot of people who work in the area live in the Tijuana side. So we are going to be targeting employees from those banks in the industry to become regular customers. We developed a loyalty program after we spoke called Destination Dollars, and we're going to be targeting just those people as well as any other customer of Duty Free City and we're going to incentivize them through services and rewards and all sort of programs for them to come in and come back to the store on a regular basis.
A lot of work goes into that, doesn't it? It must do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's all details and retail detail.
Exactly.
So
the game.
Absolutely. So an ambitious 25 store opening program with Calexico and McAllen, Texas next on the radar.
Yes.
So when do you think you'll start work on those stores? And ultimately, I know you're busy with this one at the moment, but ultimately, when do you think you'll make the leap to the Canadian border?
We are already working on the next 2 stores. Okay. You'll hear news on those in relatively soon. I can't give you a set date, but those are on the radar and coming soon. And our first expansion is going to be on the southern border, and the Canadian border is definitely phase 2 of the project. As I mentioned, we're going to have a total of 25 stores, but the Canadian border is definitely just phase 2. So you'll see the big expansion on the southern border first.
Now we talked about the ownership, obviously, and you said that the owners were, for this time, preferring to remain anonymous.
Yes.
Would their shyness still be in evidence at this time?
Right now, all I can tell you, it's a group of European investors, and that's all we have for now. And our leadership is, Philippe Dre, who's our CEO, Leora Tiaz, who's our CFO, and our executive team is comprised of them and myself and our head of merchandising and procurement, who's Sonia Acevedo.
Do you think they'll introduce themselves at an appropriate time?
They might. I can't speak for other people
No,
right now.
Of course not.
So.
No, but I thought I might get a better idea by asking you rather than guessing. But anyway, that didn't work.
Sorry.
So no, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So how's the staff recruitment process been progressing? Because that's a tough one, isn't it?
It has been. We have partnered with, for the beauty area, we have partnered with beauty schools. There are professors who are actual professionals in the industry, so we found that that's definitely an efficient and a great method in the recruitment process. And in terms of, for example, our leather goods, we are approaching a retail, luxury, fashion recruitment process, and in our wine area we're seeking people with experience in the wine industry, and just really targeting people who have experience not only in retail but in each specific department, so that we can ensure that people have not just experience in retail but expertise in each of those areas, so that we can promote service as well as sales.
You must be quite advanced in that process now, mustn't you? Because it's actually quite near to the opening, isn't it?
Yes, and we're approaching the opening, so I know that trainings have began. We have a team set up in San Diego working on that exclusively. Our store director is very, very busy over there.
I hope you don't mind me saying this, but when we talked before, it wasn't that long ago really, and I thought to myself, getting all those staff trained by all the brands is going to be a nightmare. I mean, you're not going to manage to do all of that by the time you open, are you?
The brands actually a lot of them send ambassadors
To the store. Yeah.
to train the people who are going to be working within each department.
Okay.
So one or two people are assigned to specific brands, so it's not like a person from the wine and spirits area will be working in fragrances.
No.
And we have people from our team exclusively assigned to the training process.
Right.
So she also travels around. She was in Dallas just this week at a training for one of our skincare brands. So
Right.
it's a pretty complicated process, but it's moving along.
It's a vital one, though, isn't it?
Yes, it's very exciting though.
Absolutely vital one, yeah.
Yes.
So Alejandra,
Yes.
what are you hoping to achieve from the next couple of days at this show? What are you looking for from?
At the show, our main goal is to meet with the brands. Our head buyer is going to finalize purchasing orders and sales and that sort of thing. But from a marketing standpoint, it's really to showcase what we have accomplished from an execution standpoint. For example, our billboards went up last week, really sharing images and things like that.
That must be exciting.
Absolutely. If you're not a follower of the Duty Free City Instagram, make sure you are, because
Okay.
we launched our Instagram a couple of weeks ago. Our website is getting ready to go live. So really letting people know how things are coming along, how we can work together with the brands and things like that.
So very exciting times for you then.
Definitely.
And have your feet touched the ground in the last 6 months? Shouldn't think they have, have they?
Some days I can't even remember what time of the day it is, but it's really, really an exciting project.
Well, we talked main priorities last time. Obviously, the time frame is now shrunk considerably. So, what are those manic priorities now for you?
My answer remains the same. It depends on the hour of the day.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
The priorities shift. It's really a matter of what it is on that specific day. One day it could be billboards, another day it could be grand opening, another day it's a presentation for a brand. It just really depends. A biggie is the acquisition of visuals inside the store. We have over 148 visuals that are going to be in the store, so it's liaising with our brands to make sure that everything is covered.
That's a lot.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I wish you luck. And
Thank you.
very
We
much.
hope to see you at Duty Free City as soon as we're open.
You will, I promise you, one of these days. And
Okay.
thank you very much indeed for all of your time.
Thank you for having
appreciate
me.
it. Thank you.
Alrighty, take care.